Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready.
Keeping it with Mixon. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Monte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
So a very early challenge, but a good one. Calls overturned, and that's going to unlock a 3rd challenge for them if it gets to that point later in this game. Stroud to throw on 1st down. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18. What's that? Why Tony? 11.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Texans set to punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Start.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
What's up?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, here's Baker. He's down to Mecca Egbuka. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the give. This is Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Catch is made in close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that? Buggy. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
South. 118. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. That sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. Smith back to receive it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to stop this drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yeah. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
He's going to keep it this time. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
First and 10, around Nixon. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
118. That's it.
Stroud off the play fake. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Hand off to Chubb on the zone read. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Runs for a little, down to the 30. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Getting out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the left hash, this is from 47. Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting from the 5. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Nearly an interception on that play, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Mayfield. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Motion man left is Egbuka. Third and long, Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this one at the 40. To the 45. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. We've slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, for very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. 20. Baker now off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this third and long.
They send a man in motion. Third and long for him here. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Baker now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. All set now, first and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The Texans closing in, and they get to him. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Man, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Buccaneers behind the sticks on 3rd and 13. Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They send a tight end in motion. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Mayfield now from the gun. Almost has 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. As that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, kid, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And this one is launched downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. One last play before the break.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the second half.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Under. 118. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Right back to Irving now. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit and hit a 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
From the gun, Mayfield. To his back, here's Rachaad White. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And the Texans get it! There he goes on the right side! Hits the 20! And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
That play doesn't stop just because it's a point after the kick. Not in this league. Not right now. Somebody on that kicking team has got to get on their horse down the field. And here's the thing, Kate. I know what's going to happen in the film room tomorrow. One side is going to be miserable, and the other, rewind, rewind, rewind. Look at that effort. Look at that desire, and look at the 2 points because of it.
Oh, ready? Ready, hey, uno.
Stroud from the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Oh, ready?
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. He's finding his back. Nixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On the quick, right? Ready, King. What's that?
Throwing again. It's Stroud. On the move. Headed right. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston! It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. One after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Texans 15.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? First and goal to begin this one. Mixon does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Stroud completes it quick. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Once again, Irving. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Down the field, Evans has it. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. This play goes for 36. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing again is Baker. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans have it. He's at the 30. The 10. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see.
And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point try. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. This makes it up to the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First down, here's Baker. Completed over the middle. This gets forward to around the 29. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He finds Evans left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. First down, Tampa Bay.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Baker now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete on second down.
As you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Mayfield to throw again. Catch made left side by Luka. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's good.
Here's the give to Irving. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
This is Irving on second. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Timeout coming from the Texans, that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, first and 10. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Swap. Mother swap.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans jump in front now by 5. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that tape is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Mayfield now from the gun. Evans brings in the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's Baker to throw. Evans once again. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and just 2 to go. Irving trying to run for the first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First down.
We'll look to throw it. Has it in close. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
10 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and inches.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. He is to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down and on for White. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
180! What's up?
Again, this is Irving. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That's him on the quick hitter. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and a lone yard coming up.
180!
Throwing now. Oh, the ball is loose! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's the Texans who defend their building to take the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.